Hi, I'm Slade Lewis with Lewis Jewelers. We're going to talk a little bit today about how to set an automatic watch. It can be complicated if we make it complicated, but I'm going to try to decomplicate how to set your automatic watch. So today I have a Breitling Chronomat Ice Blue, beautiful watch. If it has a screw down crown, like this one does right here, you actually unscrew the crown just by going backwards, and it pops out. In that position, you can actually wind the watch. And a lot of people ask us, doesn't the watch go off of just wearing it every single day? The answer is yes, it can do that. It has a rotor that goes around and around and around, winds the watch, or you can manually do it. You can do either or. You can't overwind an automatic watch, so you don't have to worry about that. It's not like the old manual winds where you could overwind the watch and actually break it. In today's watch world, that doesn't really happen much because most watches are automatic. So you just unwind the crown, it pops out, you wind the watch a good 40 times. You should do this every month anyway, just to keep it going, even if you're wearing it every single day, because you do sleep at night. So that power reserve goes up and down and up and down and up and down all day long. It's just good to get it to its full power reserve. And again, you can't overwind it. A good 40 times is pretty much average for any watch. So after you wind it 40 times, some watches have a date, some watches don't. So if your watch has a date, usually you go out 2 times, 2 clicks out, and those 2 clicks, you'll be able to set the time. So the most important thing on setting your time is that you want to go through 24-hour time periods. Why do you want to do that? Because when you go through the 24-hour time period or a 12-hour time period, what happens is at one of these, you're going to change the date at midnight. That means you're going into the AM, which this one just did that. So now you know you're in AM mode. You go around again another 12 hours, you're in PM mode. So you want to go set the time, and then if you have a date, which again this one does, once you set your time, you click it all the way back in, then I come back 1 notch and I can easily set the date because it's a date wheel. The one rule of thumb on setting your date is never set your date in between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Why would you not want to do that? Well, the wheel is starting to engage, your date wheel is starting to engage at that time frame. And if you try to set the date in that time frame, you can damage the watch. So good rule of thumb, 10 p.m., 2 a.m., why you want to go through and change that time to make the date wheel change first is to make sure you're not setting it between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. So once you do that, pretty simple, set the watch, set the time, and then the most important thing if you have a screw down crown is you screw it in, you actually go backwards until you feel and hear a little click, keep that crown down, and then go forward. And just finger tight is all you need. You don't need to crank down on the watch. You don't have to make it as tight as possible. You're watertight at that moment. And now you've set your time. Because it's an automatic watch, after about 40 hours or whatever your power reserve is on your watch, the watch will be stopped. So this is important to do when you pick it back up, setting the time, setting the date for you to wear it and actually use it for what it's made for, and that is telling time. Thanks for watching. Look out for some more YouTube videos on great information and behind the scenes here at Lewis Jewelers.